Hey friends, Kilo Echo Zero Victor India Mike, the traveling ham. We are in the Rocky Mountains, and in fact, these are mountains within Rocky Mountain National Park, Kilo 0059, and that is our objective potentially for today. And I say potentially because monitoring weather out here is a dicey activity.
This is the special activation.
That's a gray wolf. That's awful close.
Park's on the air.
Living in Kansas, I've had kind of a natural interest in weather. I took a lot of storm spotting classes. Pretty good at spotting weather issues in the sky and on radar. But you get up here in these mountains and you can just throw all that away. The radar can look fine, the forecast can look great, things can change in a hurry. And that's just here where we're camped at 9,000 feet. Now we're talking about going up here at 12,000 feet and whole new ball game even on top of that. So I am planning on activating tonight because chances of rain are supposed to be picking up later this week. But there I am referring to a forecast. It looks really good right now, so we will continue on with the plan to activate today. Winds are blowing at about 15 miles an hour here, so they're probably gusting pretty good up on, we're going to go up on Trail Ridge Road. I mean, if we're going to do Rocky Mountain National Park, we're going to do Rocky Mountain National Park, and that's where you want to transmit from, is up high, right? So that's the plan for today. I'm going to start loading up, getting some gear ready. Should be a good time. Hopefully the weather holds off. All right, 1:30 in the afternoon. We're doing a weather check. And so far, I got to say, of the 4 or 5 days we've been here, this is easily the most beautiful, clearest day we've had so far. I think this would be an excellent day to try an activation. So I'm going to start getting ready. I'm going to need some cold weather gear. It's probably going to be in the 40s up there in breezy. When the sun goes down, so I'm going to have some layers. I'm going to change from shorts into some pants, going to get some warm socks, a hoodie, a coat. We'll get all that stuff out. We will probably need it. All right, folks, here we go. Final weather check. It is still beautiful. No sign of any thunderheads anywhere. And for the 3 weeks that we've been in this area, we've been in this site for 4 or 5 days. We were just about 30 minutes west of here 2 weeks prior. There's thunderheads on the horizon every afternoon, so this is nice. This is the day to take advantage of. I got the mock set up here. Got the radio listening to, I think that's the YLnet. Be quiet here. And we're transmitting, so we got an operational station. I got a couple other things to check off on the checklist here before I pull out and make a final check of that. Gonna have to incorporate the bear spray back into the regular rotation. We are in bear country. I bought 2 of these in Glacier, one for me and one for the wife. $50 each. I was whining and whining about that. And then the next day we saw a grizzly bear on our first hike in Glacier. So I haven't complained since. Worth the money. We'll have that on us. I don't anticipate having bears up in the tundra at 12,000 feet, but good practice to get in now that we're back in the mountains and the woods. Here we go. Can I get a map today?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Any weird closures today?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you, you too. got people standing here. What do we got? Hang on, I can drive through a national park. We got wildlife. Anytime you see a bunch of cars on the side of the road of a national park, wildlife. We got a moose. You ever see this on the side of a road in a national park? You got an animal. A significant one. A moose in this case. And that is exactly why I like doing this. We got another moose here. Got something else. Check it out.
Thank you.
And there's another one. We got to see a baby moose for about 5 or 10 minutes. Hoping mom would come out, but nothing doing there. They're still kind of laying down for the afternoon, it looks like. I'm sure she's not too far away. POTA, baby. It's great. It's great. That right there is the lava cliff itself. I don't know much about it. I haven't really read the sign. I just saw this spot and I thought, hey, there tends to not be too much traffic here and it'd be a good activation spot. That's as much thought as I put into it. And right down this valley here, that's the way to the Estes Park side of Rocky Mountain National Park, and then you can come up this dirt road back up onto the Ridge Road. That's only one way, east to west, going uphill. Skinny little dirt road. I could take my dually on it without too much problem. The highest peak right there is Ypsilon Peak. I think it is pronounced Ypsilon. It's with a YP. 13,500 feet up to the top of that guy. The trailhead is on this road you can see down below. Just to the left of that little grassy rise right there in the center of the screen is the trailhead. You can just see the trail going up just above the tree line right there on that slope. Beautiful. Some pretty mountains off to the south here, that is. Better vantage point of these on farther down the road. I'll show you some footage from that from our family trip. Just about on the high point of the road. I think the actual high point is right up there, and that's a nice place there to I think that's called the Rock Cut, something like that. That's the place to view those mountains from. I think that's the prettiest spot in the park I've seen so far. So the big question I got now is, what whip do I want to use? Do I want to use the Wolf River Coil and set it with the short whip for 20 meters and this wind blowing pretty steady 20 miles an hour up here? I know I can get gusts that are higher. Or do I want to put that 17-foot whip all the way up in the air and subject it to all this wind? It's unpredictable up here. There could be absolutely no wind forecasted, and it can be like this, you know, and then you get a 40 or 50 mile an hour gust come through. That's what worries me. I don't have a radio with a tuner, so that makes the the Wolf River Coil a little difficult. Might try it with the standard whip first. I mean, the coil itself is fine. Just gets finicky with that shorter whip. I think that's what I'll try first, see if I can get it to work, and if not, then we'll go to the next step. All right, so this is going to be a pickup truck operation. I like to operate this way here in the back seat when I know there's either going to be some conditions, like it's going to get chilly up here at 12,000 feet as late as I'm going to want to run. That's one good reason to be in here out of the wind. This is also how I like to operate when I'm trying to amass contacts, and that is the mission for this activation. I'm currently third on the leaderboard for Rocky Mountain National Park because I operated on Trail Ridge Road, just where they had it blocked off on the east side for the winter time. You couldn't drive all the way over the top, but I got 140 some odd contacts there, which made me the leader at the time. Since then, one healthy operator has gotten his kilo. Good for you. And there's another that's, I think, 85 contacts ahead of me. So I'm hoping to get, you know, in the 100 to 200 range, get up into solid second place, and I'll feel pretty good. If it ends up going crazy like it did at Black Canyon, so be it. But the mission here is to get contacts. Have a nice view, enjoy the park, but get contacts. From there, I've got a few other little missions planned. I won't do all of them, but I'll have a few to choose from. You got to keep your options open out here based on the weather. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try some 2 meter. We'll give this a few minutes, see if I can't get a contact or two. KE0VIM, going to start a POTA activation up at 146.58. Any ham operators want in the log, check me out on 146.58. KE0VIM from Kilo 0059, Rocky Mountain National Park. KE0VIM, Rocky Mountain National Park, park's on the air. KE0VIM, parks on the air, parks on the air. Kilo 0059, Rocky Mountain National Park. CQ POTA, Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike. We'll try it a few minutes. KE0VIM, parks on the air, Rocky Mountain. Last call, KE0VIM, Rocky Mountain National Park, parks on the air. Well, it was worth a shot. Looking in all directions around me here, there's a lot of mountains. I don't know if that bodes well for FM contacts on 2 meters. So that is okay. Maybe if I was really up on a peak, that would be better. Worth a shot. I don't get to try that very often. Kind of wanting to go light on the setup. I'm not feeling like headphones and foot pedal. Just go old school. I'm going to try my usual routine here. I've got Greg KJ6ER on 340. I'm going to go 3 kilohertz below him, and hopefully he'll draw some contacts to me, or vice versa. He's not banging them out. Maybe I can draw some to him, but we'll see if we can run right here. Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike. Is this frequency in use? Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? CQ, parks on the air. Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike from Kilo 0059, Rocky Mountain National Park. We're at elevation 12,000 feet. Calling CQ, parks on the air. Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike.
Kilo Charlie 4, November Juliet.
All right, I got Kilo Charlie 4, November Juliet X-ray. Did I get that correct?
Roger, 59 Tennessee, 59 Tango November.
Copy that, sir. Appreciate that. 59 in Tennessee. I'll give you a 55 here to my little antenna up at 12,000 feet in the Rockies. I appreciate you being out there on the first call, sir.
Roger, okay, I'll spot you.
Hey, appreciate that, Robert. Thanks for being out there, like I said, right on the first call. Good luck to you tonight, 7-3.
Thank you, buddy.
Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike, parks on the air. CQ, parks on the air. Kilo Echo 0. CQ POTA, CQ parks on the air.
Victor Echo 0.
Okay, I got a Victor station and a November 5. Let's go with the Victor, I think it was Victor Echo first, please.
Roger, Victor Echo 3, Italy, Sugar Echo. Name is John, and you're 5-5 Ontario, over.
Copy that, John. Appreciate that. I got you 5 and 7. 5 and 7, Colorado.
Roger, Roger. Well, thanks for the new park, 7-3, and have fun.
My pleasure, sir. Happy hunting, 7-3. Let's see, I think it was November 5. Come on in.
November 5, Kilo Golf Yankee.
November 5, Kilo Golf Yankee. I got you 5 and 4. 5 and 4 to 12,000 feet in the Rockies. Copy that. Thanks for 5-5 to the Magnolia Estate. Happy hunting, 7-3. Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India. Getting warm in here. I hear the fan running on the radio, but I want to keep warmth in here. It's going to change in a hurry. 5 o'clock here. It's going to change real soon. CQ, Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Echo 0, Victor. It's hard to get a full call out in one breath up here. CQ, Parks on the Air. Kilo Echo.
November 8, Mike America Sugar Mobile.
November 8, Mike America Sugar. I'm hearing you about a 5 and 5 on your mobile station to 12,000 feet in the Colorado Rockies.
QSL, appreciate the contact. You're 5 and 959, about 45 miles north of Cincinnati, up on I-71 into the ICOM 7000. Sounds great. Thanks for the activation.
Yeah, appreciate that 5-9, Mark. And looking at the S meter there, I'll give you a 5-8. I'll bump you up to a 5-8. Beautiful signal on the mobile station. Thanks for hunting me tonight, sir. Have a great one, 7-3.
Take care of yourself. Good luck.
Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike. Parks on the Air.
QRP, Whiskey, Quebec 9, Victor. Hotel.
I got Whiskey, Quebec 9, Victor. Is that correct?
QSL, Whiskey, Quebec 9er, Victor. Located in Texas at the Texas-Mexico border and the Gulf of Mexico. Can't go any further south and go stay in the United States.
Yeah, copy that. We hope to be there in February. We'll see if that works out. Thanks for the call, sir. 7-3.
7-3. Come on fishing. I'll take it.
Roger that. My son would like that too. Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike. Parks on the Air.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima, Quebec, Delta.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima, Quebec, Delta. You're 5 and 5 to Rocky Mountain National Park.
Roger that. 5-5 back here in Delta Echo.
Hey, always good to hear from Delaware. Thanks for being out there today. Let's see, Delaware is the, is that the first state of the free? That's the first state in Delaware. Thanks for hunting, 7-3. All right, I'm about 45 minutes into it, and I got 48 contacts, so that's going pretty well. I'm happy with it so far. We're going to hit midnight here in about 10 minutes, and we'll probably start all over again. CQ, Parks on the Air, Kilo Echo 0, Victor. Kilo Delta 8, QRP. Again, please. All right, I gotcha. Kilo Delta 8, Lima Hotel Radio. I'll give you a 2x2, Colorado. Roger. Okay, Roger. I got you. I think you said a 3-4 into Ohio. Appreciate you hunting tonight. 7-3. Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike. Parks on the Air. I like hearing the band conditions when there's just no one there for 5 or 10 minutes, and all of a sudden they get 3 calls all at once. You can just hear the band going open and closed, open, closed, open, closed. It's pretty cool. I've got 144, so I think I got 146 last time I activated here. So getting close to 300. It'd be nice to, when I leave the park, to have 400. The ultimate goal for me in a lot of these parks that we stay at for a little while is to get 500, get half a kilo. Then I know if we ever come back, maybe I can get the kilo done. QCQ Parks on the Air, Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike. Yeah, it's really slowing down. I was planning on switching to 40. That sun's still really high. Really high. I'm not even in gray line yet.
I'd like to give it at least another hour before I go to 40. And just get some Western guys. I haven't got any Western guys. I'm sure there's people looking at the spot going, I want them to go to 40. Was that Whiskey Bravo 8 Foxtrot India Kilo? Roger, Roger. Foxtrot India Kilo, correct? Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. Whiskey Bravo 8 Foxtrot India Sugar. I got you 3x2. 3x2, Colorado. Roger.
Roger. You're 23 and Michigan, Mount India.
Copy that. Thanks for the 3-3 to the Wolverine State. Happy hunting tonight, 7-3.
73. Have a good time there in the afternoon.
Will do. It's been great so far. 7-3. Kilo Echo 0, Victor India Mike. Parks on the air. All right, so about, I don't know, 2.5 hours. A little less than. Pretty slow there at the end, but I got about 146. I think I'm right at the same number as my my first activation here. We'll get back on 40 here in the evening. To take a little bit of time just to tune that up. The wind has died down a little bit, so I may, instead of moving that coil, I might just change the whip. We'll get that 17-foot Chameleon antenna up there, and we should be set to go and rocking on 40. Just got to wait for that sun to go down, but either I just ran out of hunters or 20 just died. It wasn't doing good, and I'm getting pretty weak signals. And I think I'm skipping over the whole western U.S., so that's not happening. You know you're in a different place when there's literally a sign that says the tundra is closed. How about a Rocky Mountain sunset? I can hear water running down there. Pretty stuff. A whole pond in there. There you can see it. Gorgeous. Hearing something down here. I've seen some marmots down here. Hearing something that sounds like prairie dogs barking. There's a little guy running out there. I think there's a little pika. Little mouse looking things. Get on the other side of him. Okay, now there's a marmot. I see a marmot now down there in the hills. Right there in the middle of the screen. Out there foraging. A mix between a prairie dog and a beaver. And he comes towards us. Waited till my back was turned. I was right there. A little bit farther and I get a better sun angle. You see me now, don't you? All right. Starting to get the layers on here. Sun is going down. It is cooling off. So we're going to try switching to 40. I might still be a little early, but we'll see. We're in Gray Line right now. I got internet service for just a little bit and found out that a M-class flare hit like 20 minutes before I came out and started activating. So I'm sure there was some effect from that on 20 meters. Okay, it was quiet, but I think I got Whiskey 6, triple echo. Is that a Roger? All right, copy that, Ronnie. I got you 5 and 7. You're 5 and 7 into Rocky Mountain National Park. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Enjoy it out in California tonight. 7-3. Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike, parks on the air. Talked to 3 or 4 guys that are in their RVs camping for the night, so that's pretty interesting. Quite a few people out running their radios and the RVs up in high country, escaping heat.
CQ, parks on the air.
It was reasonably successful. I don't think I passed 170 contacts. I think it was under 170. That's okay. I think I'm over 300 for the park now. Solid in second place. Saw a couple moose. Some pika. A marmot. Nice marmot. Got to be out in the park after dark again. That's nice. Wrap up the activation and step outside in the darkness. No moon. Contemplate the heavens. Good times. This is Kilo Echo 0, Victor, India, Mike, signing off from our first activation at Rocky Mountain National Park. 7-3.